Hi, my name is Robert, and for the past few years I've been lightly studying game development. I love video games, and when I see other indie developers like Chris, Charles, Randy, Luke, really makes me want to follow the game dev journey. And you know what? I think it's time to do it. So here I am with some knowledge of game dev and a clear goal. This is gonna be fun. Last two games I've enjoyed the most were Breath of the Wild and Valheim. The sense of freedom you get from roaming around Hyrule, exploring unknown places and finding secrets, and the sense of progress you get from crafting, building, and defeating enemies in Valheim are some of the stuff I want the player to experience when playing my game. With that in mind, I set out to create a sort of game design document where I could organize my main ideas. So I created a new vault in Obsidian and I began to design the absolutely best game yet to be made. I went pretty deep on this, designing the core gameplay loop as fast as I could, and I began designing the rest from there. I created the general lore of the game, storylines, characters, game mechanics, progression trees, and I even created a huge library of reference pictures of everything I might need. Ideas for locations, architecture, foliage, materials, lighting, and much more. In short, Resttore will be a single-player, story-driven, open-world survival game with a heavy focus on exploration and puzzle solving. Let me break it down for you. You'll wake up in Thor, a place you don't know, finding out you're in the middle of a very bad situation. Some huge creatures appeared a long time ago, causing chaos and leaving the area almost deserted. Your first task will be to survive in this environment. In order to do this, you must equip yourself, collect resources, food, water, and learn how to defend yourself from different threats. Nights in Thor are dangerous, so you must build yourself a shelter. And while you are at it, why not build one where you can chill from time to time? I'm a big fan of building systems, so I plan to offer enough options for everyone to create a space they can call home. But it's not all about surviving and building. During the course of the story you will have enough time to do secondary activities like fishing, cooking, solving puzzles, and you will meet different characters that will help you progress to finally finish with the creatures that caused all the damage. All this while you enjoying some pretty Genshin Impact-like stylized graphics. That's the main idea, but of course all of this will be expanded and some things may change later on. I know what you're thinking right now, dude, the scope of this project is huge. And you will be right, but at the moment we have great tools, a ton of resources, a lot of them free, and almost endless tutorials. So yes, I'm aware it will be difficult, but I feel I'm up to the challenge. So what am I going to use to make this game? Easy. As game engine I chose UE5. It's one of the best options out there and it has many tools already developed that will help me to skip steps in the process. It also has the blueprint system for visual scripting, and I don't really know how to code, so... Yes. Of course, Ditto Blender for most of the 3D work, things like modeling, sculpting, rigging and animating, supported by Substance Designer and Substance Painter for texture and material creation. Also, and that's if I really want to finish this game before I die, I can't just make every single 3D asset plus its variations. So I'll be using Houdini to procedurally generate content. Houdini has an amazing toolset that covers all aspects from modeling to simulations, and on top of that, with Houdini Engine, I can directly use and modify the content created with Houdini inside UE5. Add to the mix some other programs like Marvelous Designer for creating clothes, Inkscape for UI design, and maybe some other audio editing tools. I must say that I have used most of these programs, but I am not an expert in any of them, so let's see how it turns out. And that's it. I'm sure you've noticed by now, but both my English and my audio are not the best. I'm recording this with a cheap ass mic and actually my native language is Spanish. If at any time you want to correct me when I say something wrong or have any tips on how to improve the videos, feel free to leave a comment. Also, if you liked the video, the idea for the game, or want to see how I lose my mind during development, consider subscribing to the channel and sticking around. See you in the next devlog.